Guys, you're not poor, you're just unskilled. I know that might sound harsh, but your financial situation is not about luck. It's about skills. The biggest leaps I've made in my life weren't because I worked harder. They came when I learned a new skill that opened new doors. I've scaled multiple SaaS apps, some to 10K MRR, monthly recurring revenue, some smaller, and now I mentor people who are doing the same. And I can tell you this, the truth is you've been playing chess without knowing how the pieces move. That's why you keep getting psyoped by these online businesses and failing, because it's not about grinding more hours. It's about working smarter, knowing the game, and stacking skills that give you unfair advantages. And today, let's break down 7 essential skills the top 1% of entrepreneurs or SaaS founders use to dominate. Quick reality check, a guru, coach, they're not going to save you, not even me. Can mentorship speed things up? Yes, but the reality is you're the only one who can take accountability. It's like the horse to water analogy. I can show you the playbook, but only you can drink, only you can execute. So here's the playbook. Skill number 1 is your SaaS offer creation. SaaS is one of the best business models in the world. Everyone's talking about appointment setting, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, or selling courses. Guys, those are cool, but SaaS is the real wealth game. And when it comes to SaaS, you need a good offer. And here's the truth. If your offer sucks, nothing else matters. No amount of ads or organic marketing will save it. So there's 3 things to an offer. Value-based pricing. Guys, I don't want you to race to the bottom. I want you guys to solve expensive problems. If you're charging $99 per month, it better feel cheap compared to the $10,000 per month pain you remove. And number 2 would be sell results, not features. Don't say we're a project management tool when you're selling your SaaS. Say we cut project timelines by 30%. Customers buy outcomes and speed, not software. And then number 3 is tiered packaging. This is psychology at the end of the day. You guys need an anchored plan at $97, then a sweet spot at $19. And suddenly the $19 plan feels like a steal. And what I just mentioned is the foundation of an irresistible SaaS offer. So I remember when I only charged $19 per month with my SaaS that hit 10K MRR. It was an AI music generator and people were converting, but I wanted to raise my pricing. So I made $50 per month in the middle of the packaging. And then right next to it, I added $199 per month. The goal was not to get people to convert to $199 per month, although some people did because people just want to buy expensive product. The goal was to make the $50 look cheaper. And that's what happened. And I got the same amount of people converting at the $50 per month as the $19 per month. And by the way, guys, I offer one-to-one mentoring in the description below. Whether it's your first customer or you're already at 3K per month and just want to hit 10K per month, doesn't matter the phase you're in because I walk the same path that you're in right now, all the way to listing my SaaS for sale to private equity. So this is only for the serious people who want to speed up their growth. Let's get back into the video. So skill number 2 is AI mastery. Guys, it's not AI versus humans. It's AI plus humans versus everyone else. So I want you guys to master AI by taking advantage of Cursor, which is an AI platform. I want you guys to start asking ChatGPT and Claude SaaS ideas. And the truth is most people treat AI like a gimmick. The smart ones treat it like a 24/7 team of interns who never sleep or ask for a raise. Guys, the time we live in, AI can handle cold outreach, emails, content, data, while your competitors are stuck formatting spreadsheets. And AI is also a productivity multiplier. Just like the internet didn't kill jobs, AI won't kill jobs and multiplies your capacity as a single person. And one thing I like to mention is the Iron Man effect. Guys, think of AI like the Iron Man suit. It doesn't replace Tony Stark, it makes him unstoppable, and it's an accessory to who he is. I remember when I was first building my SaaS product before it hit 10K MRR, and it was just probably about a month of just building. And what I would do before Cursor came out, before AI coding tools came out, I would actually screenshot one web page and drag that screenshot into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT how I would add a certain design to the web page or how I would add a backend feature to the web page. And the reason I was able to hit 10K MRR was because I adopted AI fast, and you'll outpace those still dragging their feet. Be the person who adapts the fastest. So the third skill is SaaS skill stacking. And this is kind of like a video game when you stack skills. Guys, you don't need to be perfect at everything. You just need 3 core SaaS competencies that compound together. For example, you guys need to be decent at product development. You need to be good enough at marketing. And number 3, strong at sales copy. And together they make you dangerous. Guys, the top 1%, they don't master one domain. They stack skills strategically. And again, you don't have to be perfect at all of them. You just need to stack enough skills that make you deadly. So if you think of it like basketball, you don't need to dunk like LeBron if you can just shoot like like Steph and pass like magic. Stack enough skills and you win games. So sales copy is very important because when somebody lands on your webpage, this is fundamentally how you communicate. It's your copy on the landing page. Do you sell the features or do you sell their goals? Beginners sell their features, when in reality, you're supposed to sell goals. So if you're strong at sales copy, you'll realize how to sell your potential users' goals. And are you good enough at marketing? When you make your advertisements or you're marketing it on social media, does it look like an ad or does it look like organic content? Beginners mistakenly make their advertisement as an ad. They don't make it relatable and they don't have a strong hook, while experts make their advertisement look like organic content that matches up with the other TikToks or Instagram reels that the user's scrolling through. And then number 3 is you have to be good at product development. Now there's a popular saying is to just ship as fast as possible, but I always say in every video, don't ship unless you would personally use the product. I think that's a first principle that everybody should adapt. Skill number 4 I want to double down on is SaaS copywriting. So guys, if you can sell with words, you will never go hungry again. So look at Stripe's landing page, stripe.com. It's simple, powerful words that sell the dream of ease and efficiency, and the product actually backs it up. Guys, Stripe understands pain points. They don't list features. They speak to problems more deeply than your customer can. They have great conversion elements where every headline, testimonial, and call to action should feel like permission to believe in your product. And they have great positioning. They don't just sell software, they sell transformation. Guys, copywriting is the silent salesman working 24/7. And I want to say, it's not only the words you put on the screen. SaaS copywriting also comes down to the structure of your landing page. Do you put the testimonials at the top or do you put the testimonials at the bottom? This stuff matters, guys. Skill number 5 is persuasion and frame control. So top founders don't just sell products, they sell people on their vision. Investors rarely buy features, they buy into founders. Think of Cluely, think of Cal AI. Customers don't just buy your product, they buy your confidence. There's a couple key values, which is power versus force. Don't chase people, persuasion is magnetic. So as a founder, this would be called founder-led marketing. And I would recommend checking out Cluely's strategy. They've actually raised millions of dollars because their founder was very outgoing on social media and it brought more attention to their AI product. So the founder of Cluely didn't chase people. He actually persuaded people to move closer to him and to his product by being outgoing on social media. Number 2 is sell your vision. Whether to clients, investors, or employees, paint a future they want to be a part of. This could be having a good culture and office. This could be editing your webpage so the design is aesthetic towards your target customer. It could be a lot of things. You guys need to win people over not by pushing, but by framing the opportunity differently. This is how competitors swoop in and take market share. It's not because they're duplicating the app or website directly. It's because they copy the product, but they frame the opportunity differently. There's an instance where BytePal, which is a Cal AI competitor, they pretty much copied the app, but they framed it more towards, I think, children and more towards an edgier audience. So skill number 6 is media and SaaS visibility. Guys, the best SaaS doesn't always win. The most visible one does. So you can have the greatest tool in the world, but if no one knows it exists, you're pretty much broke. So attention equals a multiplier. The easiest way to get attention, well, is paid ads, but you have to buy it. Organic content generates it, but you pay for it by investing your time. A couple of verticals that I like is actually YouTube videos because it's almost a sales rep working for you 24/7 because YouTube videos actually rank on Google and it helps with a bit of search engine optimization, which is called SEO. And this will give you free customers months down the line after the YouTube video is ranked on Google. I'll go into that in a different video, but most visible is better than most advanced. Guys, my point is visibility beats perfection. For one of my apps, I actually dedicated a YouTube channel. It reported on recent news in this one niche industry. About a minute 20 into the video, I would promote my app on the App Store and I would post 2 times a day. And what that did, it would create many salespeople on YouTube constantly pumping out advertisements every day. And I would probably get about 1 to 2 paying customers per day with that method. So skill number 7 is SaaS ecosystem capital. Now, this is more applicable to people who want to scale past 10, 50K MRR, but you guys need to realize your network is more powerful than funding. So this could mean strategic partnerships where you pair your weaknesses with other strengths. Notice with the people at App Mafia, they're all co-founders. Cluely has co-founders. You guys need to think of Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. If you guys really want to put a ripple into reality, you'll probably need people who benefit your weaknesses. Another thing could be platform access, where you build on iOS, Shopify, or Chrome, and you inherit their distribution. I talked about in my last videos how I got psyoped by real estate as a business model. I went and bought an Airbnb 200 miles away, and although the passive income wasn't really what I promised and what I aimed for, I did realize that distribution was inherently built into Airbnb. All you had to do was list your product. And when it comes to business, guys, distribution is most of the problem. So another thing that's a bit slept on, but it helps with your SaaS ecosystem, is being the SaaS that other SaaS want to integrate with. That creates sticky compounding growth. So other SaaS can integrate with your SaaS through API value exchange. I remember when my first 10K MRR SaaS was ranking on the first page of Google, I would receive a lot of emails from smaller competitors that wanted to integrate with my tool. This isn't really talked about a lot, but if you do this where you mutually benefit your competitors and vice versa, then your customers will be giving you customers, and it's a win-win because the competitor and you aren't directly competing with each other. Perhaps it could be a Cal AI and a Muscle Aesthetic app sharing APIs where they're not completely competing against each other, but they can share customers. So this is skill number 7, which is having a SaaS ecosystem. And that's it, guys. So this is the 7 skills that make the difference between struggling and scaling. And you're not failing because you're unlucky. You're failing because you're missing one or more of these skills that I spoke about. You guys need to stack them and you will gain unfair advantages. So I put together a free training in the description below that goes deeper into SaaS success. So check the link in the description. Drop your questions below in the comment section and let's get to work. Have a good one, guys.